final production of Into the Woods. The show's approximate runtime is 2.5 hours with a brief 15-minute intermission. Please be sure to silence your cell phones, and the use of flash photography and recording is prohibited. Now we invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the show as we head into the woods.
Once upon a time, in a far-off kingdom, a young maiden,
more than none, more than mine, more than you,
sad young lad,
More than life, more than any,
more than love,
childless
king is
figure,
giving the festival,
his
more
wife,
than life, I wish to go to the festival,
more than riches.
I wish my cow would give us some milk.
more than anything,
I wish we had a child.
I wish you'd give us a milk.
I wish we had a child. You wish to go to the festival?
The poor girl's mother had died.
You Cinderella, the festival, you wish to go to the festival, the king's festival!
And her father had taken for his new wife,
The festival.
a woman with $2.
Look at your dress, people will laugh at you. I said we should go to the festival and dance before the prince!
All three were beautiful of face, but vile and black of heart. Jack, on the other hand, had no father, and his mother,
I wish,
well, she was not quite beautiful.
I wish my son were not so full. I wish my house was not so mess. I wish the cow was full of milk. I wish the walls were full of gold. I wish a lot of things. You foolish child, what in heaven's name are you doing with the cow inside the house?
A warm environment might be just what Milky White needs to produce his milk.
It's a she. How many times must I tell you only she's can produce milk?
I come in, little girl. I wish it's not for me, it's for my granny in the woods. A loaf of bread, please, to bring my poor old hungry granny in the woods. Just a loaf of bread, please.
Cinderella's stepmother had a surprise for her.
I've emptied a pot of lentils into the ashes for you. If you have picked them out again in 2 hours' time, you shall go to the ball with us.
And perhaps a sticky bun or 4. Birds in the sky, birds in the east, and the leaves in the fields, and the castles and the halls. Birds please. Down from the eaves and the leaves over fields and castles and halls. Little birds flick through the ashes, pick and peck, but swiftly sift through the ashes into the pot.
Listen well, son. Milky White must be taken to market.
But mother, no, he's the best cow.
Was. She's been dry for a week and we have no food nor money and no choice but to sell her while she can still command a price.
But Milky White's my best friend in the whole world.
Look at her. There are bugs on her gums. There are flies in her eyes. There's a lump on her rump big enough to be a hump. Son, we've no time to sit and dither while her withers wither with her. And no one keeps a cow for a friend. Sometimes you fear you're touched.
Into the woods, it's time to go. I hate to leave, I have to go. Into the woods, it's time, and so I must begin my journey. Into the woods and through the trees to where I am expected them. Into the woods to grandmother's house. Into the woods to grandmother's house.
Are you certain of your way?
The way is clear, the light is good. I have no fear, nor no one should. The woods are just trees, and trees are just wood. I sorta hate to ask it, but do you have a basket?
Don't strangulate.
And save some of those sweets for Granny.
Into the woods, and who can tell what's waiting on the journey? Into the woods to bring some bread to Granny, who is sick in bed. Never can tell what lies ahead, for all that I know, she's already dead. But into the woods, into the woods, into the woods, out of the woods, and home before dark.
To the eaves and the leaves and the fields and the... Hurry up and do my hair, Cinderella. Are you really wearing that? Here I found a little tear, Cinderella. Can't you hide it with the hands? You look beautiful. I know. She means me, but I never quit. Mother said be good, father said be nice. That was always her advice. So be nice, Cinderella. Good, Cinderella. Nice, good, good, nice. Higher! So good at being good if everyone's blind and you're always looking kind. Never mind, Cinderella. Kind, Cinderella. Nice, good, nice. Kind, good, nice. Got that right? Why?
Because the baker had lost both of his parents in a baking accident, at least that's what he believed, he was determined to start a family of his own, was concerned that all efforts until now had failed.
Who might that be?
We have sold our last loaf of bread.
It's the witch from next door.
We have no more bread.
Of course you have no bread.
Then what do you wish?
It's not what I wish. It's what you wish. Nothing cooking in there now, is there?
The witch went on to tell the couple how she had laid a spell on their house.
What spell?
In the past, when you were no more than a baby, your father brought his young wife and you to this cottage. They were a handsome couple, but not handsome neighbors. You see, your mother was with child and had developed an unusual appetite. She took one look at my beautiful garden and told your father what she wanted was greens, nothing but greens. Parsley, peppers, cabbages and celery, asparagus and watercress and fiddlefern and lettuce. He said, all right, but it wasn't quite, because they caught him in the autumn in my garden one night. He was robbing me, raping me, rooting through my rutabaga, raking my arugula, and ripping up the rampion, my champion, my favorite. I should have laid a spell on him right there. Could have turned him to stone, or a dog, or a chair. But I let him have the rampion I'd lots to spare. In return, however, I said, fair is fair. You will let me have the baby that your wife will bear. And we'll call it square.
I had a brother?
Now! But you had a sister.
But the witch refused to tell him any more of his sister, not even that her name was Rapunzel. She went on.
I thought I had been more than reasonable and that we all might live happily ever after. But how was I to know what your father had also hidden in his pocket? You see, when I had inherited that garden, my mother had warned me I were to be punished if I were ever to lose any of the beans.
Beans?
The special beans. I let him go. I didn't know he'd stolen my beans. I was watching him crawl back over the wall when a bang, crash, and the lightning flash. Oh, no, that's another story. Never mind. Anyway, at last the big day came, and I made my claim. Don't take away the baby, they shrieked. I screeched, but did, and I hid her, or she'll never be reached. Your father cried, and your mother died, and for extra measure, I admit it was a pleasure. I said sorry, I'm still not mollified, and I laid a little spell on them. You too, son, that your family tree would always be a barren one. So there's no more fuss, and there's no more scenes, and my garden thrives. You should see my nectarines, but I'm telling you the same I tell the kings and queens. Don't ever, never, ever mess around with my greens, especially the beans. Best price you can. Take no less than £5. Are you listening to me?
Yes, Mother.
Now how much are you to ask?
No more than £5.
Less than 5. Jack, head in the sack. The house is getting colder. This is not a time for dreaming. Chimney stack starting to crack. The mice are getting older, the floor's gone slack. Your mother's getting older, your father's not back. And you can't just sit here dreaming pretty dreams. Wish and wait from day to day. I'll never keep the rules away. So to the woods, the time is now, we have to live, I don't care how. Into the woods to sell the cow, we must begin the journey. Straight to the woods and don't delay, we have to face the marketplace. Into the woods to journey's end.
Into the woods to sell a friend.
Someday you'll have a real pet, Jack.
A piggy?
You wish to have the curse reversed? I'll need a certain potion first. Go to the wood and bring me back 1, the cow as white as milk. 2, the cape as red as blood. 3, the hair as yellow as corn. And 4, the slipper as pure as gold. Bring me these before the chime of midnight in 3 days' time, and you shall have, I guarantee, a child as perfect as child can be. Go to the wood!
Now may I go to the festival? The festival! Darling with nails, darling with clothes. Lentils are one thing, but darling with those, you make us the fools of the festival and mortify the prince.
The carriage is waiting.
I must be gone. Good night, Father. I wish.
Look what I found in Father's hunting jacket.
6 beans.
I wonder if they're...
Witches' beans. We'll take them with us.
No, you are not coming.
I know you are fearful of the woods at night.
Now the spell's on my house. Only I can lift the spell. The
But
spell's
no, the
on my
spell's on
house.
our house.
No, you're not coming, and that is final. Now, what am I to return with?
Don't you remember? The cow is white as milk, the cape is red as blood, the hair as yellow as corn, the slipper as pure as gold.
Cow is white as milk, the cape is red as blood, the hair is yellow as corn, the slipper is pure as gold.
The baker reluctantly set off to meet the enchantress's
So
demands.
we should go to the
As was
festival.
The cow is white as milk, the
But
cape
how
is
am I
red
ever
as
to get to
blood,
the
the hair is
festival?
yellow as
I know
corn.
all this in mother's grave.
The slipper is pure as gold, the cow, the cape, the slipper is pure as gold.
The hair is time to go, it may be all in vain, I know. Into the woods and even so, I have to take the journey. Into the woods and have to string, no, I know.
Into the woods to lift the spell.
Into the woods to visit mother. Into the woods to patch the
To
flames.
make the potion.
As we set into the woods, but not forgetting why you're on the journey. Into the woods to
For which I don't care how the time is now.
into the woods to kill the cow.
Into the woods to get the money.
To go to the festival.
It's to grandmother's house. Into the woods to grandmother's house.
The way is clear, the light is good. I have no fear, nor no one should. The woods are just trees, the trees are just wood. No need to be afraid
There's
there.
something in the glade there.
Into the woods without delay, but careful not to lose the way. Into the woods, who knows what may be lurking on the journey. Into the woods to get the thing that makes it worth the journeying. Into the woods to see the king, to sell the cow, to make the curse, to see, to sell, to get, to bring, to make, to lift, to go to the festival. Into the woods, into the woods, into the woods and out of the woods. Before dark.
Cinderella had planted a branch in the grave of her mother, and it visited so often, and wept so much, that her tears had watered it until it became a handsome tree.
I've been good and I've been kind, mother, doing only what I've learned from you. Why then am I left behind, mother? Is there something more that I should do? What is wrong with me, mother? Something must be wrong. I wish. What, child? Specify. Opportunity is not a lengthy visitor, and good fortune, like bad, can befall when least expected. I wish. Do you know what you wish? Are you certain what you wish is what you want? If you know what you want, then make a wish. Ask the tree, and you shall your wish. Shiver and quiver, little tree. Silver and gold throw down on me. I'm off to get my wish.
Quiet and silence everywhere, Milky Way. Not to my liking.
Hello, Jack!
How do you know my name?
When first I appear, I seem mysterious, but when explained, I'm nothing serious.
Say that again.
On your way to market? You might have been there a long time ago, taking your time, Jack.
Well, you see, we were just resting
How
here.
much are you asking for the animal?
No less than 5 pounds.
Oh, now, Jack, why such a sum?
Well, my mother told me that
Your
I should.
mother, a boy your age, why, you'd be lucky to exchange her for a sack of beans.
Well, Come on, Milky Way. There are spirits here.
Good day, little girl.
Good day, Mr. Wolf.
Whither away so hurriedly?
To my grandmother's.
And where might your grandmother live?
About a quarter of a league further into the woods, her house stands under 3 large oak trees.
And what might be in your basket?
Bread and wine, so grandmother has something good to make her strong.
At that flash, pink and purple, hello, little girl. Tender and fresh, not one heart, hello, little girl. This one's a especially lush, delicious. Hello, little girl, what's your wish? You're missing all the flowers. The sun's flowers. Take your
Mother said
time.
straight ahead, not to delay or be misled.
Just so, little girl, hark and hush. The birds are singing sweetly. You'll miss the birds completely. You're traveling so fleetly. Grandmother first, what a delectable couple. To perfection, one great, one soul, one
Mother
moment
said,
by
come one way,
year.
follow the path and never stray.
Just so, little girl, any path, so many worth exploring. Just one would be so boring, and look what you're ignoring. Think of those crisp, aging rose, then something fresh on the palate. Think of that scrumptious carnality, twice in one day. There's no possible way to describe what you feel when you're talking to your meal.
Mother said not to stray, still I suppose a small delay. Green away like a fresh bouquet. Goodbye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, little girl. And hello. Oh! It's hard to come to that little girl in the red cape.
Forget the little girl and get the cape!
You frightened me.
That's the cape! Get it! Get it! Get it!
How am I supposed
supposed to get it?
You go up to the little thing and you take it.
I can't just take a cloak from a little girl. Why don't you take it?
If I could, I would, but I can't. Oh, my Rapunzel, listen to her beautiful music. Get me what I need. Get me what I need.
This is ridiculous. I'll never find that red cape, find a cow as white as milk, or a cow as white as gold. Oh no.
The cow is white as milk, the cape is red as blood, the hair as yellow as corn, the slipper as pure as gold.
What are you doing here?
You forgot your
You
scarf.
have no business being alone in the wood, and you have no idea what came upon here. You would be frightened for your life. Now go home immediately.
I wish to help.
The spell's on my house. Only I can lift the spell. The spell's on my house.
Together, the spell is on
No,
ours.
the spell is...
A cow as white as milk.
Hello there, young lad.
Hello, sir.
What might you be doing with a cow in the middle of a forest?
Well, I was on my way to market, but I seem to have lost my way.
And what were you planning to do there?
I was planning to sell my cow, sir, no less than 5 pounds.
5 pounds? Where am I to get 5 pounds?
Look, she must be generous in milk to fetch 5 pounds.
Yes, ma'am.
And if you were known to fetch that sum, then what are you to do?
Well, I hadn't thought of that. I suppose my mother and I would have no food to eat.
This is the sum total.
Beans? Oh, we mustn't give up our beans. Well, if you fear we must,
Huh?
these beans will bring you food, son.
Beans?
These
In
are
exchange
no,
for my
These
cow?
are no ordinary beans. These beans carry magic.
Magic? What kind of magic?
Tell me.
Magic that defies description.
My mother would...
You would be lucky to exchange her for a sack of beans.
How many beans?
6.
5. We mustn't part with all of them. We must keep one for ourselves. And besides, I say these beans are worth £1 each at the very least.
Could I buy my cow back again someday?
Well, possibly.
I guess this is goodbye, old pal. You've been a perfect friend. I hate to see us part, old pal. Someday I'll buy you back. I'll see you soon again. I hope that when I do, it won't be on a plate.
Take the cow and go home.
I was trying to help.
Magic beads? We've no reason to believe they're magic. Are we going to dispel this curse through deceit?
No one would have given him more for this creature. We did him a favor.
Beans.
And at least he'll have some food. If you know what you want, then you go and you find it and you get it.
Home.
Do we want a tribe or not? And you give and you take and you bid and you bargain, or you live to regret it.
Will you please go home?
There are rights and wrongs and in-betweens. No one waits when fortune intervenes. And maybe they're really magic. Who knows? What you do, that's the point. All the rest of it is chatter.
Look at her, she's crying.
If the thing you do is pure and intent and it's meant, if it's just a little bent, doesn't matter.
Yes.
No, what matters is that everyone tells tiny lies. What's important really is the size. Only 3 more tries and we'll have our prize. If the end's in sight, you'll realize. If the end is right, it justifies the beats.
Take the cow and go home. I will carry this out in my own fashion. So the baker continued his search for the cape as red as blood. As for Rapunzel, the witch was certain not to lose this beauty to the outside world, and so shut her in a doorless tower deep within the forest. When the old enchantress paid a visit, she called forth,
listen, so be sure you don't leave any doors ajar. Make a little world is big enough for me. Perfect. A little world is all it needs to be. Perfect. Brushing my hair, combing my hair, only my mother clean my hair. Our little world is perfect. If she just didn't know. Rapunzel, let down your hair to me. Rapunzel! Rapunzel! Look at her complexion, still untouched by the sun. Children need protection just the way they need affection, or they wander and they wander and they run from your little world, my little world. Is all I have to see. Perfect, our little world is everything the world ought to be. Perfect, brushing my hair, tending her hair, stroking her hair, looking at her hair, minding I can share hair. Our little world is perfect. Why please don't be free? Nothing to change here. Cut her nails, each day like the other. Didn't have this pointy teeth. Nothing to divert her, to disconcert her. Nothing that could possibly hurt her. Our little world is perfect. Our little world, brushing my hair, braiding her hair. What do I care what they're doing out there? If what was growing was only her hair and not her, that I prefer. Nevertheless, our little world is perfect.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel. What a strange name. Strange, but beautiful, and fit for a prince. Tomorrow, before that horrible witch arrives, I will stand before her tower and ask her to let her hair down for me.
Hello there, little one.
Hello.
Save some of those sweets for Granny.
I ate all the sweets and half a loaf of bread.
Is that so? Where did you get that beautiful cape? I so admire it.
My granny made it for me.
Is that so? I would love a red cloak like that.
You look pretty foolish.
May I take a look at it?
I don't like to be without my cape. Please give it back.
Oh, but I need it badly.
Give it back, please.
Not the little girl, and get the cape!
I just wanted to be certain that you really loved that cape. Now, you go to your granny's and be careful no wolf goes your way.
I'd rather a wolf than you any day.
If you know what you want, then you go and you find it and you take it. Do you want a child or not? It's a cloak, what's a cloak? It's a joke, it's a stupid little cloak. And a cloak is what you make it. So you take it. Things are only what you need them for. What's important is who needs them more. And so the baker, with newfound determination, went after the red cape. As for the little girl, she was surprised to see her grandmother's cottage door standing open.
Oh my, how uneasy I feel. Perhaps it's all the sweets. Good day, Grandmother.
Good day, little girl.
Hi. Grandmother, you're looking very strange. What big ears you have.
The better to hear you with, my dear.
Grandmother, what big eyes you have.
The better to see you with, my dear.
Grandmother, what big hands you have.
The better to hug you with, my dear.
Grandmother, what a big, terrible wet mouth you have.
The better to eat you with.
Scarcely had the wolf said this than with a single bound he was devouring the little girl. Well, it was a full day of eating for both. And with his appetite appeased, the wolf sat down for a nice long nap.
My, that grandmother has a mighty snore. Odd, where's the little one? Eating, no doubt. Or E10. Grandmother! Ha! It seems to be the red cloth in the corner of your mouth. Seems to me to be a piece of... Aha! I'll get that cloak from within your stomach.
What a fright! How dark and dank it was inside that wolf!
Kill the devil! Take that knife and cut his evil head right off! Let's see the demon sliced into 1,000 bits! Better yet, let the animal die a painful, agonizing, hideous death! Why, child, this evil must be destroyed. Fetch me some great stones. We'll fill his belly with them, and then we'll watch him try to run away!
Well, I will leave you to your task.
Don't you want the skins?
No, you keep them.
What kind of hunter are you?
I'm a baker.
Mother said straight ahead, not to delay or be misled. I should have heeded her advice, but he seemed so nice. And he showed me things, many beautiful things that I hadn't thought of before. They were off my path, so I never had dared. I had been so careful, I never had cared. And he made me feel excited, well, excited and scared. When he said, come in, with that sickening grin, how could I know what was in store? Once his teeth were bared, though I really got scared, well, excited and scared. But he drew me close, and he swallowed me down a dark, slimy path, where lie secrets that I never want to know. And when everything familiar seemed to disappear forever, at the end of the path was Granny once again. So we waited in the dark until someone sets us free, and we're brought into the light, and we're back at the start. And I know things now, many valuable things that I hadn't known before. Do not put your faith in a cape and a hood. They will not protect you the way that they should. And take extra care of strangers, even flowers have their dangers. And though scary is exciting, nice is different than good. Now I know, don't be scared, Granny is right, just be prepared. Isn't it nice to know a lot? And a little bit not. You saved our lives. Here.
Are you certain?
Yes. Perhaps my granny will make me another out of the skins of that wolf.
Thank you.
And so the baker, with second article in hand, feeling more satisfied and braver than ever before, went back into the woods. As for the lad Jack,
Only a dog would exchange a cow for beans!
Mother, no.
Off to bed without supper for you.
but little did they know that those beans would grow into an enormous stalk that would reach into the heavens.
Yes, I just need to catch my breath.
What a beautiful gown you're wearing. Were you at the King's Festival?
Yes.
Aren't you the lucky one? Why are you in the woods at this hour?
Have you seen a beautiful young woman in a ball gown pass through?
I don't think so, sir.
I think I see her over there.
royalty before.
Thank you.
If a prince were looking for me, I certainly wouldn't hide.
Well, what brings you here and with a cow?
Oh, my husband's somewhere in the woods. He's undoing a spell. Oh yes. Now the prince, what was he like?
He's a very nice prince.
Yes, and?
It's a very nice boy.
Yes,
And when I entered, they trumpeted.
No, the prince.
Oh, the prince.
Yes, the prince.
Well, he's tall.
Is that all? Did you dance? Is he charming? They say that he's charming.
He did nothing but dance.
Yes,
And it made a nice change.
no, the prince.
Oh, the prince.
Yes, the prince.
He has charm for a prince, I guess.
Yes.
I don't need a wide range, and it's all very strange.
Are you to return to the festival tomorrow Eve?
Perhaps.
Perhaps. Oh, to be pursued by a prince. The only thing that pursues me is tomorrow's bread. I wouldn't give to be in your shoes.
But you look over there, an enormous vine growing next to that little cottage.
I mean slippers.
But it looks like an enormous beanstalk rising against the sky.
As pure as gold.
I must go.
Wait, I need your shoe! Come back, please!
Woman, I gone.
No knot unties itself.
The harder to get, the better to have. Agreed? Agreed.
Never wear mauve at a ball.
Or paint. Or open your mouth.
The difference between a cow and a bean is a bean can begin an adventure.
Lots of foods don't hold much soup.
The prettier the flower, the farther from the path.
The closer the family, the closer to the wine.
The mouth of a wolf's not the end of the world.
Dog to a prince.
It's not a lengthy visitor.
If you know what you want, but to take what you want, better see that you get what you have.
Woman, I gone.
Sometimes the things you most wish for
What to get, the
are not to
better
get
they are.
touched.
Woman, I gone.
Better take that you see what you
Into the
want.
woods! Into the woods! And down in the woods and home before!
There are giants in the sky. There are big, tall, terrible giants in the sky. When you're way up high and you look below at the world you left and the things you know, a little more than a glance is enough to show you just how small you are. When you're way up high and you're on your own in a world like none that you've ever known, where the sky is lead and the earth is stone, you're free to do whatever pleases you, exploring things you never dare, cause you don't care when suddenly there's a big, tall, terrible giant at the door. A big, tall, terrible lady giant sweeping the floor. And she gives you food and she gives you rest, and she draws you close to her giant breast. And you know things now that you never knew before. Not till the sky. Only just when you made a friend and all, and you know she's big, but you don't feel small. Someone bigger than her comes along the hall to swallow you for lunch. And your heart is lead and your stomach's stone, and you're really scared of being all alone. And it's then that you miss all the things you've known in the world you left, and the little you own. The fun is done. You steal what you can and run, and you scramble down as you look below, and the world you know begins to grow. The roof, the house, and your mother at the door. The roof, the house, and the world you never thought to explore. And you think of all of the things you've seen, and you wish that you could live in between, and you're back again, only different than before. after the sky. There are giants in the sky. There are big, tall, terrible, awesome, scary, wonderful giants in the sky. Good fortune, sir. Here, look what I have. Here's 5 gold pieces.
5 gold pieces?
I had more, but my mother made me surrender them. She allowed me these 5 to do with as I please.
Oh my.
Where's Milky White?
Milky White is back home with my wife.
Let's go find them.
Wait. I don't know that I wish to sell.
But you said I could buy her back.
Yes, but I'm not certain that 5 gold pieces...
Are you saying that you wish more money?
More money is
Keep
all...
those. I'll go fetch more.
Wait, I didn't say... 5 gold pieces. With this I could buy baking supplies for a year. I could buy myself a new thatched roof, a new chimney.
But could you buy yourself a child?
Who are you?
When first I appear, I seem delirious, but when explained, I'm nothing serious. Could you buy yourself a child?
I don't understand.
How badly do you wish a child? 5 gold pieces? 10? 20?
I've not thought to put a price on it.
Exactly. You've not thought about many things, have you, son?
Give me back the money. It's not yours.
Nor is it Jack's. The money is not what's important. What's important is that your wish be honored.
Wait, come back here. Give me... Damn. What are you doing here?
I see you've the red cape.
Yes, have the cape. Only 2 items left to locate.
3.
2. I have the cape and the cow.
Oh, you've the cape.
What have you done with the cow?
I lost it. She ran away and never reached home, and I've been looking for her all night.
I should have known better than to entrust her to you.
She might have just as easily run away from you.
But she didn't.
But she might have.
But she didn't.
Cares! The cow is gone! Get it back! Get it back!
We were just going to do that. Here, I can give you this.
I don't want that, fool! Don't let me touch that! Have you no sense? Oh, listen to her beautiful music.
Yeah, real lovely.
She's very gifted.
By tomorrow's midnight, deliver the items or you'll wish you never thought to have a child.
I don't like that woman.
I'm sorry I lost the cow.
I shouldn't have yelled. Now please, go back to the village. I will make things right, and then we can just go about our lives. No more hunting about in the woods for strange objects. No more hungry little girls or dim-witted little boys. Home!
Ah! Father and I have been wondering where you had gone.
I have been searching all night for her.
Her?
The beautiful one I danced the evening with.
Where did she go?
Disappeared. Like the fine morning mist.
She was lovely.
The loveliest.
I am not certain of that, I must confess. I too have found a lovely maiden. She lives here in the woods. The woods? Yes, in the top of a tall tower that has no door or stair.
Where?
2 leagues from here, due east, just beyond the mossy knoll.
And how do you manage a visit?
I stand beneath her tower and say, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair to me. And she lets down the longest, most beautiful head of hair, yellow as corn, which I climb to her.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel. What kind of name is that? You jest. I have never heard of such a thing.
I speak the truth. A maiden running from a prince, none would run from us.
Yet, one has. Did I abuse her or show her disdain? Why does she run from me? If I should lose her, how shall I regain the heart she has won from me? Agony beyond power of speech, and the one thing you want is the only thing out of your reach.
High in her tower she sits by the hour, maintaining her hair. Silently calming and frequently humming a light-hearted air. Agony far more painful than yours. what's as intriguing
or half so fatiguing
as what's out of reach.
Am I not sensitive, clever, well-mannered, considerate, passionate, charming, as kind as I'm handsome, an heir to a throne?
You are everything maidens could wish for.
Do I know?
Do I know?
The girl must be mad.
You know nothing of madness till you're climbing her hair and you see her up there as you're nearing her, all the while hearing her agony.
Although it's different for each, always 10 steps behind,
Always 10 feet below and she's just out of reach. Agony that can cut like a knife. I must have her to wife.
Two princes, each one more handsome than the other. No, get the hair.
Excuse me, young woman. Have you encountered a young boy with hair-top hair and a sunny though occasionally vague disposition, answering to the name of Jack?
Not the one partial to a white cow?
He's the one.
Well, have you seen the cow?
No, and I don't care to ever again. Children can be very queer about their animals. You be careful with your children.
I have no children.
Yeah, that's okay too.
Well, I haven't seen your son today.
I hope he didn't climb up that beanstalk again. Quit while you're ahead, I say. Jack! Jack!
Moo! 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 Looking for your cow?
Where did you find her?
Come back.
What are you doing?
I'm here to make amends.
I want you to stay out of this, old man.
I'm here to see that your wish is granted.
You've caused enough trouble. Keep out of my path.
Just to encounter Rapunzel, let down your hair. Is that you, my prince?
Yeah.
Please excuse me for this, miss. You sure do plenty of spills, don't you?
Hello. These slippers are not suited for these surroundings. Actually, they're not suited for dancing either.
I'd say those slippers were as pure as gold.
Yes, they're all you could wish for in beauty.
But it wouldn't take for just one.
What is not likely to do you much good?
Was the ball just as wonderful as last evening?
Oh, it's still a nice ball.
Yes, and?
And they have far too much food.
Oh, the prince?
Oh, the prince.
Yes, the prince.
If he knew who I really was.
Oh, who?
I'm afraid I was rude. Now I'm being pursued, and I'm not in the mood.
I think the prince is really taking a liking towards you.
I have no experiences with princes and castles and gowns.
Nonsense. Every girl dreams.
Look, sir, look!
Yes, there she is! Move, move!
I must run!
And I must have your shoe.
Excuse me.
Stop that!
I needed to have a child.
I needed to get out of here!
Where's she at?
Who?
Don't play the fool, woman.
Oh, you mean the young maiden in the beautiful gown?
attraction. I was trying to hold your...
I can capture my own damsel. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Where did he go? Who? The prince, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, they went in that direction, but she'll never reach them.
Oh, we would have if that Mongol with the cow hadn't molested us.
Wait,
Please let me just compare this with that of your own.
You want to compare our hair to corn?
over there.
Use the cow!
Yes, Cyberca, only 2 of the 4.
3,
2.
3. Compare this to your hair of corn.
Where did you find it?
I just pulled it from a maiden in the tower.
3.
And I almost had the 4th, but she got away.
Oh, we've one entire day left. Surely we can locate the slipper by then.
Really? You mean you allow me to stay?
Well, perhaps it will take the 2 of us to get this child.
You've changed, you're daring, you're different in the woods. More sure, more sharing, you're getting us through. If you could see, you're not the man who started, and much more open-hearted than I knew you to be.
It takes 2. It takes 2 of us to pay for. When the journey was rough, it took 2 of us. It takes care, it takes patience and fear and despair to change. Though you swear to change, who can tell if you do? It takes 2.
You've changed, you're daring, you're different in the wood. Not just surviving, you're blossoming in the wood. At home, I fear, we stay the same forever. And then out here, you're passionate, charming, considerate, clever.
It takes 1 to begin, but then once you be gone, it takes 2 of you. It's no fun, but what needs to be done you can do. When there's 2 of you, if I dare, it's because I'm becoming aware of us as a pair of us, each accepting a share of what's there.
We've changed, we're strangers. I'm meeting you in the woods. Who minds for dangers? I know you past the woods. And once we're past, let's hope the changes last. Beyond woods, beyond witches and slivers and hoods. Just 2 of us beyond lives.
Safe at home with our beautiful prize.
Just a few of us. It takes trust.
It takes just a bit more and we're done.
We won 4, we had none, we got 3. We need 1. It takes 2.
Stop her! Stop that hand! Oh, Providence! My Milky White! And the owners! And my head!
Look at what this head has just dropped in my hand.
Golden egg? I've never seen a golden egg before.
You see, I promised you more than the 5 gold pieces I gave you.
5 gold pieces?
I'm taking my cow now.
5 gold pieces?
Now, I never said I would sell.
But you took the 5 gold pieces.
You took 5?
I didn't take, you gave.
Well, where are they?
An old man.
You said I could have my cow!
I never said you could, I said you might.
You would take money before a child?
Milky White is dead.
2.
2 midnights gone. The exhausted baker and his wife buried the dead Milky White.
You must go back to the village in search of another cow.
What do you propose I use to purchase this cow?
Here, tell them it's magic.
Magic? No one with a brain size larger than this would exchange a cow for a bean.
Then steal it.
Steal it? Just 2 days ago, you were exercising to securing the cow.
Then don't steal it and resign yourself to a childless life.
You know, I think it's best you go and search for the cow. Because I've met a maiden these previous eves with a golden slipper, and I think I can secure it.
Fine.
Fine.
That is simply
Fine.
fine.
As for Rapunzel, the witch discovered her affections for the prince before he could spirit her away.
What did I clearly say? Children should listen. No, please. What were you not to do? Children must see and learn. Why could you not obey? Children should listen. No. What have I been to you? What would you have me be? Handsome like a prince. Oh, but I am old, I am ugly, I embarrass you. No. You are ashamed of me. No. Yes, you are ashamed. You don't understand.
It was lonely atop that tower.
I was not company enough.
I am no longer a child. I wish to see the world.
Don't you know what's out there in the world? Someone has to shield you from the world. Stay with me. Princes wait there in the world, it's true. Princes, yes, but wolves and humans too. Stay at home. I am home. Who out there could love you more than I? What out there that I cannot supply? Stay with me, the world is dark and wild. Stay a child while you can be a I gave you protection, and yet you disobey me.
Did you think I would stay in that tower forever?
You lied. Why didn't you tell me you had a visitor? I will not share you, but I will show you a world you've never seen. Oh, no!
When is a white cow not a white cow?
I don't know. Leave me alone.
Haven't I left you alone long enough?
Your questions make no sense, old man. Go away.
In need of another cow?
What a beautiful cake.
Stay away from my cape or I'll slice you into 1,000 bits.
I don't want it. I was just admiring it.
My granny made it for me from a wolf that attacked us, and I got to skin the animal. And best of all, she gave me this beautiful knife for protection.
Well, look what I got. A hen that lays golden eggs.
I don't believe hens lay eggs. Where'd you get that egg?
I stole it from the kingdom of the giant, up there. And if you think this is something, you should see the beautiful golden harp the giant has. It plays the most wonderful tunes without your even having to touch it.
Sure it does. Why don't you go up there, bring it back to me, and show me?
I could.
You could not.
I could.
You could not, Mr. Liar!
I'm not a liar. I'll get that harp. You'll see.
After having cast out Rapunzel to a remote desert, the witch returned to take the prince by surprise. And as he leapt from the tower, the thorns into which he fell pierced his eyes and blinded him. As for Cinderella, she returned from her final visit to the festival.
He's a very smart prince. He's a prince who prepares, knowing this time I'm lunching. He spread pitch on the stairs. I was caught unawares, and I thought, well, he cares. This is more than just a mouse. Better stop and take stock where you're standing here stuck on the steps of the palace. You think, what do you want? You think, make a decision. Why not stay and be caught? You think, well, that's a thought, it could be his response. But then what if he knew who you were, who knows that you're not what he thinks that he wants? And then what if you are what a prince envisioned? Although how can you know who you are till you know what you want, what you don't? So then which do you pick when you're safe out of sight of yourself or wherever? Or where everything's right and you know that you'll never belong. And whichever you pick, do it quick, cause you're starting to stick to the steps of the palace. It's your first big decision. The choice is easy to make. To arrive at a goal, it's exciting and all. Once you're there, then it's scary. It's fun to deceive and you know you can lead, but you have to be wary. There's a lot that's at stake, but you saw long enough, cause you're still standing stuck in this stuff on these steps. Better run along home and avoid the collision. Even though they don't care, you'd be better off there. There's nothing to choose, there's nothing to lose. So you pry off your shoes, pick them out of the blue, and without any guide, you know what your decision is, which is not to decide. You'll just leave him a clue, for example, a shoe, and then see what he'll do. Now it's he and not you who is stuck with a shoe, in a stew, in the dew. And you've learned something too, something you never knew, on the steps of the palace.
Before. I didn't attack you. I attacked your shoe. I need it. Here, take a magic bean in exchange for it.
Magic bean? Nonsense!
Don't do that!
I've already given up one shoe this evening. My feet cannot bear to give up another one.
Look, I need your shoe to have a child.
That makes no sense.
Oh, well, does it make sense you're running from a prince? Stop! Here, take my shoes. You'll run faster.
Who was that woman?
I don't know, sir.
Lying will cost you your life.
I didn't do anything.
I've the cow.
It's the cow.
We've all four.
I will give this to the prince and we'll search the kingdom tomorrow for the maiden who will fit this shoe.
It's mine. I don't care if this cost me my life.
Give her the slipper and all. What was that noise?
Sir, this is Walter Flaming in a far-off kingdom.
How dare you take off in search without me?
My apologies, sir. I thought that
Enough of what you thought. I employed a ruse and had the entire staircase smeared with pitch. And then, when the maiden ran down, remained her slipper.
Brilliant.
I thought so. It did create quite a mess when the other guests left, though.
And I too, sir, have succeeded in finding the other slipper.
Give her the slipper and all will come to a happy end.
Who are you, old man?
When first I appear, I seem
Shut up.
materials.
Just do as he says. He's obviously a spirit of some sort. And we only need one.
Yes.
There's a dead giant in my backyard! I heard Jack coming down Beanstalk, calling for his axe, and when he reached the bottom, he took it and began hacking down the stalk. Suddenly, with a crash, the beanstalk fell, and there was no Jack. For all I know, he's been crushed by the ogre!
Worrying will do you no good. If he's safe, then he's safe. If he's been crushed, well, then there's nothing any of us can do about it, now is there?
Doesn't anyone care that a giant has fallen from the sky?
He is dead, is he not?
Such a threat, I would suppose.
The third midnight is here. You've all the objects?
Yes. Slipper and hair.
Cape cow.
That cow doesn't look as white as milk to me.
Oh, but she is. She is.
This cow has been covered with flour.
We did have a cow as white as milk. Honestly, we did.
Then where is she?
She died.
We thought you prefer a live cow.
Of course I'd prefer a live cow, so bring me the dead cow and I'll bring her back to life.
You could do that?
Now!
Here you are, been worried sick.
Look, Mother, the most beautiful heart.
You've stolen too much. You could have been killed coming down that plant.
What's happening?
She's too heavy.
Milky White? Cool! Now I have two friends. A cow and a heart.
Quiet! Feed the objects to the cow.
What?
You heard me! Feed them to the cow! Fill this.
I'll do it. She'll only milk for me. Come on, squeeze back.
Wrong ingredients. Forget about it, child.
No, no, you stop. We followed all of your instructions. One that cow's as white as milk, correct?
Yes.
And the cape was certainly as red as blood.
Yes.
The slipper.
Yes.
And 4, I compared the hair with this ear of corn.
I pulled it from a maiden in a tower and...
You what? What were you doing there?
I was just passing
I
by.
touched that hair. Don't you understand? I cannot have touched the ingredients.
Oh.
The cone! The cone!
What?
The silky hair of the cone. Pull it from the ear and feed it to the cow. Quickly!
This had better work, old man, before the last stroke of midnight. Or your son will be the last of your flesh and blood.
Son?
Please not now.
Yes. Meet your father.
Father? thought you died in a baking accident.
I didn't want to run away from you, son, but
Wait, I don't understand.
not now. Into the cup.
It's working.
She's milking.
Okay, we've given you what you wish.
When can we expect a child?
Where's she going?
Wait, what's
Son!
happening?
Father! Father!
All is
He's dead!
And so the mysterious man died, having ended the curse on his house. For the baker, there would be no reunion with his father, and he and his wife, bewildered, returned home. The witch, who had been cursed with age and ugliness the night the lightning flashed and her beach had been stolen, had been returned to her former state of youth and beauty. And Milky White, after a night of severe indigestion, was reunited with the now wealthy Jack. As for the prince, he began his search for the foot to fit the gold slipper. When he brought the shoe to Cinderella's house, however, Cinderella's stepmother brought the shoe into Florinda's room.
Careful, my toe. Darling, I know. I do have to go. But you're respecting of such a life, you'll never need to walk.
So the girl obeyed, swallowed her pain, and joined the prince on his horse to ride off and become his bride.
Look at the blood within the shoe. This one is not the bride, that's true. Search for the shoe that fits.
So the prince returned the false bride and asked that the other sister might put off the shoe.
Why would it fit? Darling, be still. Cut off a bit of the heel and it will. And when you're respecting of such a life, you'll never need to walk.
So the girl obeyed and swallowed her pain, but as the prince was helping her onto his horse, he noticed blood trickling from the shoe.
Have you no other daughters?
To which the woman replied,
No, only a stumpy little kitchen wench, which his late wife left behind. She is much too dirty and cannot show herself.
I insist.
but as Cinderella presented herself and tried on the blood-soaked slipper, it fit like a glove.
This is the true bride.
Oh, I always wanted a son.
And much to the stepmother and her daughter's dismay, Cinderella joined the prince on his horse and rode off to become his bride.
No blood at all within the shoe. This is the proper bride for you, fit to attend a prince.
As for Rapunzel, she bore twins and lived impoverished in the desert until the day her prince, wandering aimlessly, heard a voice so familiar that he went towards it. And when he approached, Rapunzel, overjoyed at seeing him, fell into his arms weeping. Two of her tears restored his vision.
Mother?
This is who I truly am. Come with me, child. We can be happy as we once were.
She will not go with you.
Let her speak for herself. You are the only family I know. Come with me. You and those beautiful babies. Please. You leave me no choice.
As is often the way in these tales, in exchange for her youth and beauty, the witch lost her power over others. When the wedding with the prince was celebrated, Lucinda and Florinda attended, wishing to win favor with Cinderella and share in her good fortune. As they stood by the blessed couple, visions swooped down from their eyes and blinded them.
I didn't think I'd wed a prince.
I didn't think I'd ever find you.
I didn't think I could be so happy.
It came to pass that all that seemed wrong was now right. Kingdoms were filled with joy, and those who deserved to were certain to live a long and happy life. Ever after. Journey over, all is mended, and it's not just for today, but tomorrow, and extended, ever after. All the curses have been ended, the reverses wiped away, all its tenderness and laughter for forever after.
Happy now and happy as well as ever after.
There were dangers and confusions, the past would often swerve.
We
There
lost
were constant disillusions, but they never lost their nerve. And they reached the right conclusions, and they got what they deserved.
Not sorrow, not sorrow, tenderness and laughter. Joy today and bliss tomorrow and forever after.
I was greedy. I was angry. I was smug. We were happy. It was fun. Then we went into the woods again, wishing that we're really blind.
I had everything, a beauty, I had power, and a daughter like a flower, and a tower. Then I went into the woods to get my wish, and I'm ordinary. All my power, my flower, I'm unhappy now, unhappy as well as ever after. I used our common sense and worry of our days and tends to be happy, and forever, you see your wish come true. Don't be careful, don't be clever, when you see your wish pursue. It's a dangerous endeavor, but the only thing to do. Into the woods and through the fear you have to take a journey. Into the woods and down the trail and make perhaps where you can tell.
Into the woods to lift the snow.
Into the woods to lose the body.
In the woods to have a child.
To plant the trees.
To get the money.
To save the house.
To kill the wolf.
To find the father.
To give, to have, to wait, to get, to save, to kill, to keep.